Hello, this is my post-observation video for my lesson. The lesson went very well. My students really seem to understand the concepts, and I think the deep structure and the questioning about examples and non-examples, especially using their homework as a good basis for it, really helped them distinguish when they should be using exponential growth and when they should be using exponential decay, and what cues you look for in those word problems. I think it just helps the way they thought about it. And from walking around the room, both during the times when I asked them to do problems on their own and then told them that we would come back and talk about them as a class, and when they were working on their homework alone, I did see a significant amount of this. A majority of the students were understanding it very well, and then those few students that did have some struggles, I was able to give them individualized instruction to help them out. And most of the time, it was just a calculator issue regarding just the way they inputted something and them not being familiar with the calculators they were using. But it did seem like the lesson went well, and it seemed like all the students knew what they needed to do, knew what was being asked of them, and then how to go about solving the problems. I did help walk them through one of their homework problems, homework problem 7 on the second assignment, just because I felt like it was very confusing. Because until then we had just asked them to find the total value of a compound interest rather than having them solve for one of the variables. So I think walking them through that helped them understand the way we did it, or the way I did it, and just altering the way that they thought about it rather than just plugging numbers in. They moved some variables around and did it to the point. I didn't solve it for them completely. I did leave them with the final step so that they don't know the right answer, so that I didn't tell them what the right answer was until they submit their homework. I just thought it would be better to leave it at that and let them finish the problem themselves. But I did think it was worth it to walk them through that just to help clear anything up, because like I said, we did not start with that. So I thought it was worth touching on because it's not necessarily intuitive for most of the students. So I think it went well.